Since Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos took charge at Manchester United, there has been plenty of talk about their French connection, given their ownership of OGC Nice. Although UEFA blocked United's move for Jean-Claire Todibo due to both clubs competing in the Europa League, the club still managed to secure Lenny Yoro and Manuel Ugarte from Ligue 1. Another player from the French league could soon be on his way, Rayan Cherki. The Lyon playmaker burst onto the scene at just 16 and has since established himself as one of Europe's most creative and brightest attacking players. In this video, we'll be taking a look at who Rayan Cherki is, how good the Frenchman is, and whether he'll make the move to Old Trafford. But before we dive in, grab your new season jersey from Classic Football Shirts. They offer high-quality club, international, and retro jerseys. Use code VF10 for a discount, link in the video description. Rayan Cherki was born and raised in Lyon, France's third-largest city. Growing up in a family passionate about football, it was no surprise that he developed a love for the game from a young age. Cherki once described himself as a street footballer, having honed his skills on the urban streets of Lyon. He fondly recalls his father teaching him how to juggle a ball on the tarmac, a practice that set the foundation for his unique playing style, full of flair, creativity, and exceptional dribbling. His foray into professional football began at just 6 years old when he joined his local club, As Saint-Priest, where his older brother played. While juggling a ball on the sidelines, he caught the eye of Roger Martinez, who would become his first coach. Martinez quickly realized that Cherki had a natural talent for the game, showcasing an understanding and skill well beyond his years. The youngster would subsequently be brought into the fold. After spending a year at Saint-Priest, Cherki joined the prestigious Lyon Academy, often playing with older youth teams. This allowed the youngster's talents to flourish, quickly rising through the ranks. By the age of 15, he was playing with the reserve team, showcasing advanced skills and maturity for his age. He impressed so much that he was given his first professional contract with Lyon. Not long after, in October 2019, at just 16 years, 2 months and 2 days old, he made his Ligue 1 debut against Dijon. His Champions League debut against Zenit followed soon after. The French starlet didn't have to wait long for his first senior goal either, as on January 2020, he became Lyon's youngest ever goalscorer at that time, netting against Bourg-en-Bresse. Later that year, he played a key role in a 4-0 win against Nantes, contributing to all 4 goals. And a few months later, Cherki made history by becoming the youngest player to feature in a UEFA Champions League semi-final against Bayern Munich. His journey continued with more milestones, including his first Ligue 1 goal in May 2021, which secured an important win for Lyon against Monaco. By this time, under the guidance of coach Laurent Blanc, Cherki had developed into a central attacking figure for Lyon, flourishing in the number 10 role alongside Alexandre Lacazette and Bradley Barcola. The scene was set, and the youngster seemed destined for greatness. Now, at just 21 years old, Rayan Cherki has solidified himself as a key player, for Lyon having played nearly 200 games for the club. Though primarily an attacking midfielder, he is versatile and can play on either wing or even as a centre-forward or second striker. The Frenchman is two-footed and has exceptional technical ability, allowing him to maneuver in tight spaces and evade multiple defenders. His threat on the ball is so significant that opponents often have to send more than one player to contain him, which opens up space for his teammates. The French midfielder is also an excellent passer, capable of using both feet to find unexpected angles that catch out defenders. His awareness and vision allow him to spot developing spaces for other players, often creating these spaces himself. He is one of Europe's most effective ball carriers and ranks in the top 3% for expected goals assisted. Per 90 minutes, he leads Ligue 1's attacking midfielders in passes into the penalty area, creating more shooting opportunities and generating more expected goals assists than anyone else. While the attacker isn't known for blazing speed, he makes up for it with his powerful dribbling and quick changes of direction, allowing him to escape defenders. His physical strength helps him hold off challenges and maintain possession in tight spaces. His close control makes him tough to stop, and even at full speed, he keeps his head up, always looking for teammates in space. These qualities make him seem quicker with the ball than without it. Cherki plays a central role in Lyon's attack, often initiating moves from his own half and continuing his involvement all the way into the final third. He carries the ball further than nearly all of his positional peers and leads Lyon in progressive passes. The Frenchman's ability to drive the team's attack places him among the best players in the world, even though Lyon is not a top-tier team. His statistical output this season is comparable to Neymar's outstanding 2017-18 season at PSG, with the main difference being Neymar's higher shot and goal production. While Rayan Cherki is known for his attacking brilliance, he has a reputation for lacking defensive effort and pressing. Though he has improved, his best form at Lyon has come under managers willing to adapt their tactics to suit him. For example, Laurent Blanc got the most out of Cherki, using him as a roaming playmaker in a 4-3-3 or as a number 10, similar to roles given to Neymar, Messi and Hazard. But Blanc's dismissal early the following season saw Cherki struggle under Fabio Grosso before finding his rhythm again with Pierre Sage. Some have blamed Cherki's attitude for his inconsistency, but it's fair to question whether Lyon's coaches have failed to fully utilize his talents. Expecting him to lead the attack while also tracking back may be unrealistic, considering his profile. This reflects a bigger challenge for Cherki in the modern game. In the past, a player of his style could thrive in a top European team without heavy defensive duties. But today's game demands pressing and structured roles, leaving little room for free-spirited playmakers. Elite attackers like Messi, Neymar and Mbappe have earned defensive freedom by delivering exceptional goal contributions. If Cherki wants to reach the top, he may need to match that level of output, which is an incredibly tough task. Despite this, several Premier League clubs, including Manchester United, Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur, are closely monitoring Rayan Cherki's impressive performances at Lyon this season, with the 21-year-old attacking midfielder attracting significant transfer attention. Cherki has been involved in 13 goals in 25 appearances this season, establishing himself as one of Europe's most promising young talents. Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas has even compared him to Lionel Messi. Still, due to Lyon's financial struggles and the threat of relegation to Ligue 2, Cherki is reportedly available for a bargain price of €22 million. While his representatives are actively seeking a move, it remains unclear when a transfer might happen. United reportedly showed an interest in Cherki, but were cautious about making a move in January due to logistical challenges. They are more likely to wait until the summer to pursue him. The competition for Cherki also extends beyond the Premier League. Bayern Munich is considered the most serious contender from outside England, with clubs like Bayer Leverkusen and Atalanta also showing interest. Given Manchester United's struggles in attack this season, it's clear why they have been linked with Rayan Cherki, a player known for his creativity and attacking threat. Since Ruben Amorim took over at Old Trafford, it's become evident that the current squad isn't best suited to his preferred 3-4-3 system. On top of that, the team has had difficulty scoring, averaging just 0.74 goals per game in the 14 matches since their 4-0 victory over Everton in December 2024. Amorim has mainly been experimenting with the two number 10 positions, with players like Bruno Fernandes, Kobbie Mainoo, Amad, Alejandro Garnacho, Mason Mount and Joshua Zirkzee all trying out the role, but none have truly claimed it as their own. While Amad, Mainoo and Garnacho have shown some strong performances, the team could use more depth, especially with injuries like Mason Mount's. Yet, the interest in Cherki raises questions. Despite his undeniable potential and comparisons to top players, his reluctance to press and reports of attitude issues make his fit at United questionable, especially given that Marcus Rashford has been sidelined by the manager for similar reasons. Amorim may believe that Cherki can be coached into a top player, whereas Rashford may have already reached his peak. Whatever the case may be, Amorim hasn't been given the necessary resources to build the team in his mold, so we must trust the manager's decisions in finding players who fit his tactical system. But what do you think? Should Man United go for Rayan Cherki, or is he not the right profile for Ruben Amorim's system? Let us know your thoughts below, and be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more Wonderkid profiles.